What's up guys, I'm Misako Rocks. Today we're gonna draw Yoru from Spy Family. This is one of the requests from you guys. Okay, so ready the guideline here and we're gonna start drawing from her really elegant yet kawaii eyes. Okay, so eyelid goes, start with a thin here and a wider, thicker. And I want her eyelid goes kind of a hook down, kind of like this. And then let's add a little semi eyelid line because her expressions always like the way she's looking at Anya, super sweet, caring, that kind of a personality I want to show today. So in that case, you want to show her sweet smile. I want her eyelid slightly closed, right? And then we're going to start drawing here we go, nice big eyes right there. Okay, good. We're gonna go down just a little. Okay, here more, there, whoa, here, and then we're gonna draw her bottom eyelid, eyelashes, kind of like this. Good. Side bubble, and I want to draw gold. Okay, good. Here, here. All right, and can you do the same thing? Other side, kind of the same expressions, okay? Or itchy. Here we go. Oh wait, is this too close? I'm just gonna keep going, okay? Okay. Here, goes like there, little thicker on the edge. Slightly close eyelid line, one eyelash, more eyelashes on the side. I think it's nice. And now let's draw her eye. Okay, here, kind of the same lengths, right? And then bottom eyelashes, eyelid. Okay. Hi, a bubble, and I want to draw a line here. Right. Okay. All right. And then her nose, it's better to start from drawing a little nostril area. All right. But she's older character than Anya. That means their drawing style, we're gonna draw like a sort of like nose line here a little bit. Okay, I kind of mess up this side. It's good. Good. And then let's draw sweet smile. I think you can already see her just a caring expression. All right, and we're gonna draw her eyebrows a little later, okay? You're right. I do have like a 2 brush pen. I think this is almost ink is running out, but it's fine. Okay. All right. So let's start drawing her face line. You ready? I'm gonna go from here and cheek. Her cheek is not sticking up too much. It's not like a chibi cheek line. It's more. Again, she's a grown up. So that means, here we go, you can tell from here to here a little longer, right? And then I want, wait, look at my character. I think it's good. Something like that. But her hair is gonna, like she has a really long side hair, right? That's gonna like sort of like flow around here. So we leave it like this. Kind of like that. And now let's draw her neck. I think this is good. And then let's start drawing her bangs. Middle section, it's pretty heavy. That's why we're gonna start from drawing a middle section here. Kind of like this, okay. More like that. And then little shorter, longer, long, okay. And the same thing this side, up to the edge. here. You know what? Her hairstyle, I think can go a little bit more. Wait, can you see? Some like that. And I'm gonna add this kind of a Misako style, which is my favorite style. Is I want her hair to look realistic. So we're gonna do tons of hairlines. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, I switched to another brush pen. Okay, so we're gonna start drawing from this section. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, and also she's wearing a hairband too. We're gonna work on that later. Here. So let's start from drawing a like small section. Okay, go up. I'm gonna start going like this. Okay, and more. So it's everything a little thicker, and the hair's gonna spread it open on the bottom. All right, here. Go like this. Okay, kind of like this. So, do you see? Kind of like almost like a ponytail comes in and open. And a more hairline in the middle, please. And more like that. Okay. Wow, pretty. And her ear, let's add her ear just a little bit. Now we're going to do the same thing on the side. I want the hair to push to the left. So I'm going to slightly go here like that. Okay. I'm going to go with it. Here. More. I love it. And more like that. See, when the hair just goes looking left and right and down and the bottom, it's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? It's much more realistic, don't you think? Yet not too wavy, because her hair is more straight hair, so we're not going to play around so much. I think this is good. Kind of like bunched up here. Personally, I like it. All right. Now we're going to start drawing this hairband here. So her hair is long, but kind of like she has a rest of her hair is nicely tight, like a hairband's almost in the back, right? And we're going to start drawing. Okay, whoop here. Hairband here. Yeah. This hair goes, I'm going to draw here. Okay. And then more hairbands here. A little thicker, please. Start with almost like a moon, the shape of a moon. Okay. Here. Kind of like that. Okay. Then we're going to draw more hairline in the back. You ready? Okay, I'm going to look down here. From here, goes like this. Kind of like that. Okay. Little bit like out. Like this. Pretty. And then I like to add more like some feminine, girly item, which is bow in the back. The hair, you know? You know what I mean? Tying the hair in the back. That's what I meant. Oh, kind of. Good? Good. Okay. Here. All right. I'm going to go out there like this. Here. And usually she wears a more high neck red sweater. But I want to show you a more nice frill, whimsical kind of a top. So which we're going to do shoulder here. And a more open like that. Okay, like this. And we're going to draw almost like a short mini skirt in a way. So it's a really sensitive, whimsical blouse. Go like this. So the wave goes here. Here. And then let's go more like that. Here. Kind of like this. Here, like this. You know what I mean? So I want to draw wave line goes kind of like push to left. Okay. Then, from here, we're gonna start drawing a lot of fabric wrinkle lines. When you draw blouse or shirt, more thin, sensitive fabrics, I want you to add tons of thin fabric wrinkle lines. That's gonna make super realistic. Okay? Here, it's itchy. Try that. Now, let's start erasing the pencil lines and we're gonna start adding color. Alright. If you love kawaii manga, you will love my new middle grade graphic novel, Double Trouble, Lost in Japan, Bounce Back Volume 4. This time, main characters are twin sisters, Angie and Akira. They're going to travel to Japan with Bounce Back characters. They're gonna explore Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. This fun adventure is packed with kawaii stuff, Japanese pop culture, friendship drama, and lots of excitement. Scan a QR code to pre-order your copy. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so first we're gonna start adding her skin tone. And I want to use red blouse, okay? Red, skin tone. And when you add a hair color, it's gonna be more dark gray, really close to black, right? I want to add a hair color except this side hair. Can you do? Except hair, side hair, can you add a hair color in the back? And the bangs up to here. So what I meant is this middle section, the back. Don't add any hair color on the side. Okay? You ready? Let's go. Okay, now we're gonna start adding this color. Why I kind of stopped you to add a hair color is I want to show you this create shiny spot with color pencil. So you start adding hair color kind of like this, okay? But this middle section, that part, it's going to be shiny. We're not gonna add any hair color. After then, I want to start adding color like this. And when you reach this section, relax your wrist and can you create this feathery texture like that? And from a bottom side too. Here, press, relaxed, press, more, little harder too. Okay, the bottom here too. And this one too. And here too. See? Since I want this side to be pretty bright, that's why I don't want you to add that much of hair color. This side here. And here too. Kind of like this. And you're going to do the same thing. This here too. So let's say this section is pretty bright. So we're not going to add any hair color. But since we add so many hairlines, it might be get a little bit confused. You might. So make sure that you do each by each. Kind of like this. More here like this. Here we go. And I'm using a pretty soft color pencil. It's called the Darwent color pencil. This is really useful. If you're curious about this, my color pencils, yes, it's called the Darwent color pencil, okay? All right, now let's start adding eye color. It's gonna be, first thing is I want you to add some like a shadow underneath the eyelid. Can you add a really nice gray tone, not the makeup shadow, okay? Gray tone like this. Then let's do this top part here, darker brown. Oh, this is not that much dark. I thought it was a much darker. Hold on, sorry. You gotta maybe mix with some, I'm gonna use sort of like a burgundy reddish tone mix. Yeah, I think this is kind of a eye color, something like this, right? And then underneath this part, except eye bubble, is much bright, almost like a reddish brown, light one here. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. And can you add nice rosy cheeks? Doesn't mean it's red. It's more reddish, pink tone here. If you have kind of a lavender tone or gray, you can use as a shadow. Have bow here. Okay. Okay. I think my cat hair is around my mouth. It's so itchy. So let's add it like this. Here we go. In the end, I'm gonna write it down her name. Yoru. Whoop, whoop. Yoru, right here. You ready? It's easy one. Top to down, okay? はい。よる。夜さん。はい。夜さん。さん。We usually add a son after first name when you want to call someone more polite way, respectful way. Instead of, call me Misako, more Misako-san, Yoru-san, kind of like that. Good? All right. Great job. Yay. Ta-la! We did it! Yoru-san from Spy Family. I love her hair. I love the way we add our hair color too. I hope you enjoyed too. And don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye! One more thing, take a look at my book collection, my graphic novel series, Bounce Back, and activity book series, How to Draw Kawaii Manga. Arigato!